Joined by Ray Locker. He's an author, journalist, and columnist. He's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Ray, welcome back to WION. Great to have you. So, former President Donald Trump claims that he will be arrested today. A rumor that he started himself. We don't know that this will happen. Actually, there are reports right now from law enforcement that there might be another witness as early as tomorrow. So if there even is an indictment, it might be pushed back to next week. What do you make of all of this and this circus around this case that seemed to have been resurrected from the past all of a sudden by Alvin Bragg here in New York?
Well, Susan, this is Donald Trump writ large. This is what he has done throughout his entire career as a businessman and politician. He says one thing, does another. He says another thing, does the same thing. I mean, he's not consistent. The only consistent thing about him is he's inconsistent. He's basically crazy. He lies all the time. I mean, that's the root of the man. I mean, we saw it every day when he was president. It's consistent with the actions in this case as well.
And what about how Alvin Bragg is conducting this investigation or this possible indictment? Do you think it would make Donald Trump more popular among his supporters and the Republican Party ultimately, considering the fact that, this case just seems very flimsy? On the one hand, it seems charges that are a misdemeanor that's being pumped up to be a felony, and these were charges that the federal government didn't want to touch. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I mean, it's curious. I don't know all the ins and outs of Bragg's case. I haven't been following it all that closely. I'm not a lawyer. It can appear that way to the untrained eye. I just don't know. The fact is, there's smoke in everything that Trump does. Maybe there's fire there. I mean, Michael Cohen, not the most credible witness, but most of what he said about what he did at Trump's behest has turned out to be true. And he said that he paid off Stormy Daniels because Trump wanted him to. And I'm sure there were some sketchy things involved with the transfer of that money. So, yes, I mean, you can criticize Bragg's case. And if Trump is arrested and indicted, he will have a chance to criticize that in court. That's what the legal system is all about. So we'll see. We'll see how that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be watching very closely. Ray Locker, thank you so much for joining us on WION, and we look forward to talking to you again very soon.
Thank you.